It's early May on Blind Creek again, tributary of Indian River. Making my way out to the main river at this point. Beautiful day. A little bit of wind, but not very much. Not a cloud in the sky. Temperature should be about 85. We're at low tide now. Supposed to turn around and start coming in another hour or so. Right now I'm just trolling my Miradine like I did last week and coming up on the spot where I caught that snook last week. I'm going to work that spot over a little bit. Had a little trouble getting down here. Some inconsiderate person parked their vehicle square right in the middle of the little access road to the kayak put in, as if no one else would ever want to get down there. I did manage to squeeze just a little bit past him. Otherwise I would have had to go somewhere else. Alright, I'm coming up on the place where that snook was, so let me work this over a little bit. It's an absolutely gorgeous day out here. Not too hot. Just a tiny bit of a breeze right now. One of the calmest days I've ever seen out here. Completely blue sky. Got the place totally to myself. Looks like the people who blocked me in have now gone back. I hope they've moved their car by the time I get back there. I've had no action whatever. Using the Miradine popper. I've now got on a white deceiver and I'm sort of trolling across the two arms of the mouth of Blind Creek. Nothing at all. Seeing some mullet jump. Seeing some jumps that may or may not be mullet like I did last week. Could be ladyfish or something else. But nothing happening right now. Alright, I got something. Don't know what it is. Hasn't come to the surface yet. Hasn't jumped. Probably not a snook. Probably not a ladyfish. In this muddy water here. Alright, I need to fight this fish. Let me get this cow off for the moment. Well, it's my old friend Jack. Okay, that's what he is. Not a real big jack, a couple of pounds maybe. Glad to see him. After 2 hours not catching anything. Came up and hit this white deceiver fly I've got on there. Still not tired. Got him in most of the way, but alright, let me see if I can get him in a little bit closer so I can release him. Okay, finally caught something I really wanted to catch. A nice redfish here. There he is. Yep. He was back in the mangroves. Threw a Miradine back in there and brought him out. I hope I'm going to be able to get him close enough to the boat to release him. Let's see if he doesn't break off. That's what he is, a nice redfish. One of the biggest ones I've caught. I know they get much bigger than this, but for me this is a pretty nice redfish. Maybe 22 inches, something like that. Alright, he's got that Miradine pretty good. I think he's tired out now. Let me get rid of him. Put him back. It's 4:15 and I'm heading back to the kayak launch. Caught one more fish. It was a pretty nice sheep's head, maybe 2 or 3 pounds. Caught her on the Miradine. I kept working the shoreline close to the mangroves as I could, but then the tide came up and I couldn't get it quite so far underneath as the water level rose, and so there was not much gap between the water and the overhanging branches, so I haven't had a bite in about an hour and a half, so just right now I'm trolling the popper, which I don't expect anything to come up and hit it, but you never know. But maybe another 10 minutes and I'll be back at the boat ramp, and then I'll just put everything away and head on back home.